Hello everyone, and welcome on back to the channel. As we can see from the page, today's video is going to be all about a debt update. I can't believe it's already been another month and we are about to document and see how much progress I was able to make. But if you are excited to see, then just keep on watching. All right, so as I just said, today is going to be a debt update video, one of my favorites that I always enjoy to film because this is what started the entire idea, the entire thought process of me creating this channel. And I always want to stay true to why I started and make sure that I am continuously making progress. So if this is your first time here, what I like to do when it comes to my debt updates is I write down all of my debts and see their current balances as of today, and this will reflect all of the progress that I made the month before. So currently my only debt is my student loans, and I am on a mission to eliminate it before we have to start paying interest on it again. So I'm excited to see what progress we made. If this happens to be your first time here on the channel, let me take a moment and welcome you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Monet and I am 24 years old. And here on this channel, I really deal with all things finances. I wanted to learn how to budget to better manage my money, so I came across the cash envelope system. I fell in love with it, and that is what I use to help me stay on track when it comes to budgeting. And I'm also in the process of eliminating my debt, as we can see, and I document my journey using the Debt Snowball Method. So if any of that sounds interesting to you and you would also love to learn, to join, or just enjoy watching these type of videos, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button, join the family below. I would love to have you, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are always notified whenever I upload a new video. All right, everyone, so now that we have the introductions out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with my debt tracker. As we can see, this is my debt tracker. This page I like to use every month. It's a little bit different in terms of the color and the design. And if you enjoy this page or any of the other pages that you've seen me use to keep track of my budgeting, I do provide budget kits every month, and they are available within my Etsy shop, or you can digitally download them and get started right at your home. If you don't want the entire budget kit, I do have just a plain paper with just the debt tracker, so you can track your debt, and you can have the jar that I use to, motivate you on your journey if that is helpful. So as always, all of that is left in the description box, and be sure to check that out if you're interested. So looking at our debt tracker, we will first go ahead and list our debts, which I said is currently only my student loans, which I hold with Great Lakes. And within that loan, I have 8 different loans. So I have been slowly working through them. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is list all of the loans. And then once I get to the remaining balances, I will bring you guys right on back. All right, so as we saw last month when we did our debt update, we managed to get all 6 of these loans to a 0 balance. Now I only have my 2 student loans left, so Great Lakes number 7 and Great Lakes number 8. So last month I threw all of the money that I had towards debt towards Great Lakes number 7. And as of today, we managed to lower this loan down to $3,099. Which almost looks like my starting debt balance, which was $33,099. So I find that interesting. But I'm so excited because that means next month we should be down to 2,000 something in this loan, and that is just so satisfying to see. And then as for Great Lakes number 8, this is the same because we aren't working on this loan as of yet. So it still has $4,940 remaining. As for a due date, if we did have a due date, I would pay this on the 26th, but I'm just going to continue to write that as if it's true. So I will just drag it down because that reflects to all of the loans. And as for a minimum payment, every month I make it a mission to pay $483 because that is my current debt snowball. And I'm gonna drag that down. So the total is $483. So now let's go ahead and add up my two loans and see what my current balance is for my debt. So 3099 plus 4940. So that means I have $8,039 left with my debt. Oh my goodness, the number is just getting smaller and smaller each month, and it's so exciting. So this also means by the time next month comes, we should be 7,000 and something. So that's even a smaller debt number, and I am just so excited and so happy when I get that. So if we go ahead and try and finish out filling out the rest of the paper, here we see we have last month's debt total. So what that is the month before. So if we look at my debt tracker that I filled the month before, my debt was at $9,272. So that is what we will write here, $9,272. So to fill out last month's payoff total, that would be the difference between these 2 months to see how much we put towards debt for the month. So 9272 minus 8039, that will give us $1,233 that I was able to put towards debt last month. Amazing. So now if we move right along to my debt percent paid off, how I get this number is I look at my starting debt, which we said was 33,099. I subtract that for my current debt, which is 8039, and that means, wow, oh my goodness. So here we see I have $25,060. So that means that is how much money I have been able to put towards debt so far. And today is actually a very cool milestone. Today would make 18 months since I've been on my debt-free journey. So that's also a year and a half that I have been consistently trying to lower this debt. And to see that I've hit over $25,000 that I put towards my debt is a true eye-opener. As I always say, that $25,000 could have been in my pocket, but it's better to pay it off now and be done with it. So I'm just happy to see that progress being made. So if we continue with trying to fill out this debt percent paid off, all we have to do now is to take our $25,000 and divide that once more by our starting debt. And that will give us 0.75. And to convert that into a percentage, you can just move your decimal point over 2 times or multiply it by 100, whichever way. But I'm going to round this up to 76 because I like to keep my numbers in 2s because that's how my jar is in 2s. So I'm going to say that my debt percent that I paid off is now at 76%, which again is just amazing progress. I love to see it. So overall, guys, that is as simple as it is to fill out my debt tracker. It does everything that I need it to do to see my progress and see how much I've managed to pay off. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just go ahead and fill in my jar and color, because that just further motivates me and lets me get a visual perspective of all the progress that I have done. So let's go ahead and get the jar. All right, everyone, so here we are back with my beautiful jar that has been with me through the beginning. I will be framing this probably when I am done. Someone asked me what I'm going to do with this. I will most likely put this in a frame to just remember all of the growth and progress and a big achievement that I was able to do. But anyway, looking at this jar, we said that we were at 76% paid off. So we will fill up to 76% on the jar. So again, we are slowly making progress and moving up closer and closer to that 100% mark. And one day we will get there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my brown and color in up until 76%. All right, there you have it, filled in for 76%, which is amazing. As always, if anyone wants to see the beginning of my journey and where I started, if you're just joining, I will leave the playlist and the cards of my debt-free journey so that if you want to go back and watch and see where I started, you can do that as well. But as we know, once we finish the jar, we are going to move into my progress tracker where I track my individual loans and color that in. So let's go ahead and get that. All right, so here we are with the progress tracker. Again, this just lists all of my individual loans when I had other loans, and it shows the day I paid them off and the progress that I made within them. So if we flip to the back, we only have our Great Lakes left to work on. So that's what we're going to focus on today. And if we bring out our calculator, so if we look down here, we see I had $22,802 to start with for my student loans. And if we put that number in the calculator and then hit subtract and put down currently where we are today, which is 8039, that gives us $14,763 that I've paid towards my student loans so far. And that means we can color up until the $14,750 mark. So by next time, we should be making our way down to the next line and getting closer and closer to that finish line. So let me go ahead and color this in. All right, so there you have it. Our progress has been made within our progress tracker, and that is that for my Debt Snowball update. So there we have it, everyone, all of the progress that I was able to make last month and where my debt numbers stand as of today. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for such the kind feedback and kind words I got with my last video, with the apartment and all of the updates and everything that I was able to give. I really appreciated all of the support, all of the kind words. You guys are just always phenomenal. So as always, thank you so much. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up because that is the best way to help and support my channel, and share this video with anybody that you think would benefit from it. If you made it all the way to the end and you aren't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button, join the family. I would love to have you. And with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. I will see you all next time in my next one. Bye guys.